Getty/TASS Russia stocks have plunged after U.S. sanctions. The Russian RTS index plunged 11.4%, the biggest one-day decline since December 2014, when the fall was by 12.4%. The VanEck Vectors Russia exchange-traded fund, meanwhile, dropped 10.7%. The sharp decline comes after the U.S. issued a harsh raft of new sanctions against Vladimir Putin on Friday as Russia battles controversy in Europe and the Middle East. Moscow faces condemnation in the UK and Syria. The Kremlin continues to deny responsibility for the attempted assassination of former spy Sergei Skripal in Salisbury. The Russian RTS index plunged 11.4%, the biggest one-day decline since December 2014, when the fall was by 12.4%. The nation has also been blasted for support of Syria following a chemical attack by the oppressive state on citizens which left many, including children, dead. They deny involvement in both incidents. On Monday, the Russian ruble plunged more than 4% against the dollar to its lowest since late 2016 as the currency suffered the biggest daily fall in more than 3 years. Stocks in major Russian companies also slid, as investors reacted to a new round of U.S. sanctions targeting some of Russia's biggest tycoons. Ruble was trading down 2.5% after falling by over 5% earlier on Tuesday. Pyotr Matis from Rabobank said, essentially, geopolitical risk has increased with the ruble the main casualty so far as Russia was strongly criticized for supporting Syrian President Assad. Donald Trump's America has taken a tougher line against Russia in recent weeks, with the U.S. State Department saying, there will be consequences for this unacceptable atrocity. The U.S. has imposed sanctions on 7 Russian oligarchs and some of their companies, including Viktor Vekselberg-Stranova and Oleg Deripaska Plus Group, Rusal and some other assets. Mr. Trump took to Twitter to directly hit out at Russia, a rare personal attack on Putin from the U.S. president. Getty Donald Trump has slapped harsh U.S. sanctions against Russia. He tweeted, many dead, including women and children, in mindless chemical attack in Syria. Area of atrocity is in lockdown and encircled by Syrian army, making it completely inaccessible to outside world. President Putin, Russia and Iran are responsible for backing Animal Assad. Big price to pay. Russian officials, including Central Bank Governor Elvira Nabiullina and Economy Minister Maxim Orushkin, sought to calm investors. Ms. Nabiullina, who had to deal with a sharp ruble drop at the end of 2014 amid the first Western sanctions, told the forum that the central bank had a wide range of tools at its disposal with which to address the risks. She said no risks were seen for now to Russia's financial stability. Mr. Orushkin told the same forum that the floating ruble rate was helping to offset a possible negative effect on the Russian economy. Alpha Bank added in a note, while the general backdrop remains uncertain and the threat of further sanctions is unclear, we believe the Russian market is near a temporary floor. We note that the fundamentals surrounding the Russian market remain mostly unchanged and that Russian equities still provide among the healthiest dividend returns globally. We would thus ignore the current jitters and buy into the current weakness, particularly with dividend season almost upon us.